Hot Tin Roof: The Cat That Wore Fedora is a 3D puzzle-solving crime game that incorporates some platforming. You play as Jones, who is a female public investigator, with your partner Franky, who is a cat that is also a female. Almost everyone in the game is wearing a hat, which is usually a fedora, which is where the name The Cat That Wore a Fedora typically comes from. The main premise of the game is you solve many crimes as you are a public investigator. Go out and find clues and other necessary information to find out the problems that have occurred, the crimes that have occurred in your city, whether that be murders, break-ins, breaking the law through various means of finding loopholes through contract, or doing something that is self-harming to the public property. You go and find out clues and find certain things that will allow you to put these people behind bars. Some of the things that you will need to find throughout the game are clues. With these clues, you usually end up questioning people because you can talk to the people within game, and when questioning them about certain clues, similar to other crime-solving games, they can typically let out some information that may help you figure out where to go next, or figure out that they may be a part of something, or that someone else may be a part of what you are trying to find. For example, if you question them about a break-in, and they start mentioning a specific area and specific group of people in a certain town of the game, or a sub-area of the game. With these clues and questioning, you can often lead it to enough information to get a warrant or to get an arrest, which with those warrants you can finally go into a certain area you may not have been able to before, because now you have legal rights to be able to go into those areas, or with enough to warrant an arrest, you can have an arrest go straight out and take these people into custody, thus resulting in that particular crime being solved, and you can go into the jail and see them in jail locked up. There is a little bit of survival aspects and a lot of different combinations in which you can challenge your mind mentally to trying to figure out how to solve specific puzzles or how to get past certain platforming areas. For example, there is health. Health is represented by the flower that is in the top left corner of the game. It is some type of French name flower that starts off as 4 petals, and as you acquire more purple flowers, you upgrade your health as it adds another leaf to your flower. And so at the beginning you can get hit 4 times before going back to where you last saved, but as you upgrade it you can get hit 5 times or 6 times, or however far you can upgrade it in game. Now there is also saving. Saving is a very important thing, which is also kind of comedic. Saving is done through bathrooms or any restrooms that you find throughout the game. You go in, you poop or defecate in the bathrooms, it saves the game for you, and you can wash your hands if you want to. If you don't want to and you want to have dirty hands, go ahead and be my guest. Now, one of the most interesting things about the game to me is the bullets. Now you might be like, bullets? What do you mean? It's a public investigator, she's got a gun. What do you mean by bullets? Well, you cannot kill people in game. It is not a violent game. The game is actually very family friendly. It is, I would put it out at being E-rated, but it's really not. There's maybe a little things that, there is murder, there is things, so it's really not E. But the reason why the bullets are so unique is because there are so many different types of bullets. Because you can't kill anyone in the game, you have bullets that can knock people out, that can destroy objects. You have bullets that can uncover mysteries, like the bubble bullets can uncover things that you cannot see without using them. And then you have, grapple hook bullets that allow you to get pulled to different areas you cannot jump to, and the grapple hook bullets grab onto them and pull you towards that area. You have knockout bullets or knockback bullets, which knock back certain large objects that you would not be able to move with any other of your bullets. So giant rocks that is in the way, you can now move with those bullets. Also, you get torch bullets, which allows certain things to be lit on fire, and certain other objects. For example, you can light some slime jellies you find in a certain area of the game, or radioactive material that's found in there, and when using it, it causes that material to explode and possibly blow up a metal door. Now you can come into a lot of combinations throughout the game, as the knockback bullets, for example, not only do they move objects, they move you. So if you can jump to an area but you can't quite reach it, and you can't quite use a grapple material to reach there, you can use knockback, which if you run and you're jumping and you use your knockback bullets to the ground, it will project you to going where you need to be. Or for example, there's an area where the slimes aren't close enough to the door, you can maybe use your knockback bullets to knock the slimes over there without destroying them, then light them on fire, or knock them onto a pressure pad where the pressure pad's going to allow the door to open. Overall, the game's really interesting for a puzzle game that I don't often play puzzle games. I very much enjoy it. I think it's definitely up there in puzzle platforming games and the amount of enjoyment that you can get out of it. One of the things that I really like about it is even if you're really bad at puzzle platforming games and you cannot get through the game to find the clues, you can always go and buy clues occasionally, which will help you throughout the game, which is a very nice thing. Overall, I would say the game is pretty good if you guys want to pick it up. It is coming out tomorrow on February the 20th, I believe, for around $10 to $15. It's on Steam right now. It is going to be released in about 10 a.m. tomorrow on the 20th, and it should be a fun game to pick up if you're a fan of puzzle platforming games, puzzle solving games, crime games, all kind of combined into one genre. This is the game for you.